Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading, signs of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is a love reading. We're going to have a look where you are, what's going on, what messages we get up. It is a general read. It won't resonate with everybody, won't resonate with every Virgo out there. Take what bits do. You can also check out your other placements to see if they are resonating any better with you at this moment. Okay, right. Virgo, do you know what? I'm really drained of energy. It's weird because I wouldn't usually do a reading if I was drained, but I was absolutely fine. It could be you. You could be draining me, Virgo. Some of you could be tired. Some of you could... I just get this general feeling energy wise, and this is before we start, that some of you are dealing with something that is hard, that is making you feel tired, that is draining all of your energy, whether it's a person, whether it's something that you're dealing with in your life, and you're just absolutely knackered and fed up. So there you go. That won't be for all of you, it could just be for some of you. It's just what I'm getting because I'm feeling it. Right, let's get into the read. I've shuffled and prepared your cards. Let's get cracking. Hope we are all good, apart from being tired. And that's not for everybody. Anyway, Virgo, let's see what stuff we've got for you today. Okay, coming out of a breakup, possible air energy here. Could be dealing with a Gemini, could be dealing with an Aquarius, could be dealing with a Libra. We've also got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. The signs, the major ones are Aquarius and Taurus. Doesn't have to be dealing with any of those, it's just what I'm seeing. I see that you've come out of a breakup, but you're feeling... Let me have a look. Right, so there's definitely been in the past a disconnect. The thing is about this now, it's almost like you've healed, you're ready to move on. The trouble is with the Magician still in the reverse position, and we're looking at past energies. It's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Some of you have gotten over this breakup and you're looking for what's next, but the trouble is you don't want to move on to anybody new because we are still harbouring feelings for somebody that... See, I think this breakup happened a while ago, but you're still lingering onto this energy of... And most of this is channeled, by the way, at this moment, but you're still holding on to the energy of this other person. Some of you are thinking about reaching out. Some of you, they actually keep you awake. I don't know if you've been having dreams about this person, or it's just kind of like anxious feelings about, should I reach out, should I not, what they're doing, what am I going to do without them? It's all that kind of thinking in your head kind of energy. For the Hierophant to be here as well, you might have possibly seen a future with this person that you're no longer connecting physically with in the 3D. It could have been a marriage. A marriage could have broke down. You could have actually been married to this person, and the trouble is they might have moved on. We're going to look at their energy, but you haven't. And now it's almost like, especially with the Aquarius energy here, the air energy, you're in that... Why did it happen? Poor old me, why did this happen to me? Why did I have to be the one that gets left on the shelf? Why do I have to be the one that's had a marriage breakdown, a relationship breakdown? Why me? That is what I'm getting. It's keeping some of you awake. It's just a generally overall of a worry feel that I'm getting. Some of you might actually not necessarily be worrying about not being with this person, although the Four of Cups is here, so something hasn't been, something's been offered love-wise, but it hasn't been returned. It could be that the person that you're dealing with might have moved on and you haven't. But for some of you, it could just be you worried about being, and it sounds awful this, but worried about being single, worried about being left on the shelf. Let's have a further look. Let's see what's going on now, current energies. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, you know. I'm wanting to say that. Aquarius, Taurus, water. You could be going through a separation from somebody, but part of you not let this relationship go. You haven't let this relationship go. You could have separated from this marriage but not yet divorced. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer is what I'm getting. Could be you with those placements, of course. I get that this is a marriage. For some of you, it might not be. It could just be a deep relationship. You might not have divorced from this person. This person might still be around you if it's not a divorce, and you just feel that you can't move on. Something tells me that the person that you're dealing with has, although the Three of Cups is here, which talks about reunions, a celebration, but sometimes it can also, and I think that's what's going on here, it depends where it comes out in a deck, so I will issue my warning. It can mean, especially with the Three of Swords in the reverse as well, I'm sorry, I'm just pointing out signs here, but it can also mean that whoever you have been connecting with, whoever you were connecting with, could actually be entered into a relationship with somebody else. It might not be in their best interest. It might not be the relationship for them. I'm not here to judge on that. Possibly you're not. But that's what I think is going on here. There has been a separation, either a divorce or not yet a divorce. That if it was a strong kind of, with the traditional values of the Hierophant here, it could have been that you've been with this person a long time and now you're separate, and the thing that's keeping you up at night is the worry, because you're not used to it. This is a whole fresh thing for you to enter into, but you're not used to it. You're not being used to being on your own. You've got to somehow, you're trying to find the strength and the courage, here to kind of be by yourself. But I still think this person is around you, whether or not you see them, whether or not you know that they've entered into a relationship with somebody else. Again, Six of Swords, moving away but can't. You're still tied energetically to this person, and I don't know if that is in your head that you are, because you let this person enter into your headspace. You let this relationship basically take over you, which is hard to do, especially if you've been with, for those that have been with this person a while or felt that this was a deep and meaningful connection. It is hard to let go sometimes, and it can kind of take over our lives, especially when we're not with that person. I have a feeling that every waking minute of your day is spent kind of deliberating in your mind, kind of going over things. You just can't let go of this person. Some of you have tried, I don't know, you could have took up hobbies, but no, you see, that's why I think that they still could be around you. Some of you could actually still live in the same house as this person. I hope not. That must be really awkward. Don't know why I got that, but for those that, have no option but still have to be around, I don't get that it's work. You might just live close by. They might have moved somewhere that is incredibly close. you could just still be connected if you were married to this person and haven't got around to divorcing. Some of you might not want to. It might not be an option yet because you've not got that clarity in your head yet. You haven't sorted your own feelings out before you can move on to that stage. I think this person that you're dealing with has, I don't want to say moved on to new things, but they've moved on. They've moved on. Ace of Cups is in the reverse. Do I see them coming back around? Not at this moment in time. It seems that they might have, I don't want to say moved on to somebody new because that's not heavy. That is not heavy. For some of you, they could have done. They could have moved on to a new relationship. The trouble is, especially with the Two of Pentacles, which is all about trying to juggle, and it's not necessarily juggling people. It could be juggling emotions, for instance. They could harbour some kind of deep emotion, some kind of guilt. But I see that them moving on into this new space of theirs, into this new life of theirs, has been good for them. It's been good for them. They see it as a success. I don't know if a relationship was going stale, going flat. We're going to throw some clarifiers on this as we go along. Let's just get some more. This has definitely been a long-term thing with this person. It has definitely been a long-term thing. For some of you, I want to say that they could have been planning to have left for quite some time. Things might have not been worked out, and you know, it could have just been plodding on in this relationship with this person, and then boom, now they've gone. Now is the time that you're feeling the emptiness. But for them, they could have been planning this for quite some time. Sorry to say. Again, some of you might have not be following this now. You might have fallen off. You might think, well, this is... I get a lot of marriage cards. I'm sorry, but I do. I get a lot of marriage cards. I don't know if it's relating to you or this person has now married somebody else or is looking to marry somebody else. Oh, we're going deep and it's looking complicated. If this is not your story, you will definitely have gone by now. There's a hell of a lot of marriage cards in this. A lot of long-term cards, a lot of decisions, and a lot of traditional values, which again links to my marriage cards. Okay, let's see. Why is all this happening? Why is all this happening? This relationship went stale. Might have not been from your end, but the person that you thought was your be-all and end, and the way I say that though, it kind of went stale. They saw it going stale. They, you know, you might not have put much effort in as them. It could have been vice versa. Energies can flip. Someone's got commitments somewhere else. I'm going to have to say it. Someone's got commitments somewhere else. Someone has definitely got commitment elsewhere, because I've got another chapter but with a commitment card in. So don't know if this person is looking to, yeah, I'm going to have to say it. This is a weirdest reading that I have done in a while. Could be a Libra that you're connecting with, by the way. I just get this strive for balance between, there's three energies basically here. There's you, there's your person, and there's another one. Again, energies can flip, but the story that I've got in my head, the picture that I need to get out is somebody is trying to keep two different relationships happy. And I'm not saying that as a third party kind of situation. It's not. It's almost like there's been a marriage, there's been a commitment with you. I don't know if children involved, I'm not sure, but there is that, and then there's somebody else, and there's both marriage cards tied into you both. Don't worry, there's no bigamist or bigamy going on here, but it's almost like one relationship's ended, a marriage has ended, and somebody's wanting to marry someone else. But they're trying to balance, they're trying to keep you happy, not upset you. Again, energies can flip, and it could be you that's doing this. You could have met somebody else and wanting to marry them, but I think it's you that's going through it more. And then there's this other energy, and this person is trying to have what they had with you, but with them. But there's two different marriages here. It's so strange. Okay, right. How do you feel about this person? One more shuffle. You work. But you are taking action now. You're moving forward. You're moving forward. You're moving forward. I keep saying that like I need to reiterate it, but you're moving towards something. You're offering something to somebody. I don't know if it's this person. It could be somebody else. We have got a hell of a lot of energies coming in now. Even I'm confused. How does this, let's call them past person, feel about my Virgo? Do you know what this could be? It could be you have had a marriage to somebody that you didn't want to let go of, and they have come back in, they've come into your life, and they've kind of wanted to wrap it up now because unfortunately this is some time ago, I'm getting this is a while ago though, they may have met somebody else that they now want to build a life with. The trouble is you're moving towards somebody as well, but I don't know if now, because of all of this, you've decided to open your heart and go back towards this past person for the fear of losing them, or you could be going towards somebody else. Now this is wrapped up. Do you get me? I'm getting a lot of very traditional, very high cards, as I like to call them. I am. They're not coming towards you. This past person is not coming towards you. You're going towards them or possibly somebody else, but it's not being reciprocated. Why? They're not making a move. They are not going anywhere. They're not making a move towards you. It could be somebody else. though. Like I said before, they could be ready to settle down, ready to offer marriage to somebody else. But between you and them, I think that this isn't going to be reciprocated if you are going towards them. They don't... Right, they're trying to keep you happy in a balanced kind of way, but when it comes to love, they don't have those feelings anymore for you. I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to say it as it is. Let's have a look, see what we can find out about you and this slow-moving energy that's surrounding you. I think this is somebody new eventually coming in for you, or you going in for them. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, could be somebody slightly younger than you. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. And this is all in your energy. You could be connecting with an earth sign in the future. Let me tell you, the ones that now, that are still hanging on to a past love, a past marriage and that, I'm going to tell you now, that's done. Sorry. You might not feel that it is at this moment in time, but in your future, you have got a fantastic opportunity for love again. A stronger love. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. It will be reciprocated this time if you can't see it, because this is future that I'm reading. You might not be, if it's not anybody around you at this moment in time, it will. It will a possible earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It will feel fantastic. It will feel brilliant. And you will be wondering what the hell you were doing, spending months and months and months or weeks, for however length of time, years in some cases, moping over a marriage that had gone stale, over a deep relationship that had gone stale, because this person is having their own adventure with somebody else now. They're off. If they marry again, they marry again. I don't see that will bother you in the future, because you have got something that will be reciprocated, that will be fantastic for you coming in. You really have. You really have. If you want that, I mean, we've all got free will, but if you wanted, then it will happen. I see you cutting communication with this person, this past person, eventually. Communication will stop. Communication, we've got the Three of Pentacles. You've got somebody else that you are going to build with. Seven of Cups is here as well, which is, you know, imagining good things. You can finally sleep at night, Virgo. You will finally stop worrying over people that ain't returning your love, because somebody is out there for you and somebody will. Past communication or communication with the person that you have been connecting with in that deep relationship that you might have been in for a while, that will cease. I also want to tell you, be careful, because they might pop back up when you least expect it, but they've not changed. I don't know what went on in the past between you and the past person, between the husband, between the marriage, between the whatever. It seems that this person's stuck in the ways. They won't change. It might be that they see that when you finally move on, it's almost like they've got you at this place now that they know that they can go and have the fun and you know, get out of this and go and have a new experience with somebody, and you're just going to sit there. Some of you will hear from them again, and it's almost like when they see that you're getting out there, that you're meeting new people, that you're having a fantastic new life, boom, they might come and contact you. Trouble is, I think you're going to see past it, and it's going to shock them, because I see them coming out and being more vocal, being more upfront with you. But the trouble is, as we know, they haven't changed. The cards are telling us they still have this air about them that is the same as what you experienced when you were with them. and they're not going to change. And they're still, the only reason, and I'm going to have to say it, that they're coming in with communication, which I think you're going to silence. I think some of you might kind of keep on a friendly basis with them. But as for love, your feelings will die for them because you're going to give your love to somebody else. I mean, like I said before, we've all got free will. It might not be that this is your reading and you might not want somebody else yet, but you might surprise yourself. If you open your heart, if you don't go and look for it, it might find you, whether you like it or not. And then you'll be like, that's what she was on about. Oh my word. Some of you might just be really, really closed off and not, but you know, you've got I'm just reading the cards here, and something tells me that your past love is not being reciprocated in the way that it should be. Virgo, I'm going to leave it there before I start gasping for breath, because it finished quite a good reading, that. Thank you very much.